Hey, what's going on? It's Nick from Magnetic Sponsoring, and today I want to have a little chat with you about personal branding. Now, I've been on this little personal branding kick myself for the past few weeks, trying to really figure out what the secret is behind personal branding and why it's so important for your business. Now, the funny thing is, this little story here starts with someone who is not a marketer at all and who has never done any marketing in her life, and that happens to be my sister, which is actually really funny. So basically, she came to me and asked, I want to start blogging. Can you create a blog for me? So I created a blog, didn't think much of it, and went and checked it like 2 days later, and she had her first blog post on there. And this blog post was really just, from her mind. She didn't really sell anything in it. It was just kind of a blog post about something that was actually kind of profound. It was really cool. But what I learned from that, and it actually inspired me to look more deeply into personal branding as a person. So, what a lot of people do when they're personally branding is they have their brand. So, we'll use myself as an example just because I can use my name without getting sued. So, we have a personal brand here. But what a lot of people do is they want to brand themselves as something. So they want to brand themselves as, a blogging master, or they want to brand themselves as a PPC master. And all this is great. And this is, one of those controversial topics. Some people will say, well, yeah, you have to brand yourself as this and this and this and this so you can be the known master in this area. But let's face it, it's really hard to become the known master when there's hundreds of thousands of other people trying to become the known master in that same area. So what happens is a lot of people start focusing so much of their attention on trying to become that known master that they forget about themselves. They forget to actually start bringing in their own personality, start telling stories about themselves, and letting people learn from their own experiences because they're so focused on looking and posturing themselves as a master of a specific skill set or marketing. So my suggestion in personal branding, this is really what I took away from this, is to brand yourself, not a specific skill set. Now, if you're really good at PPC or you're really good at blogging, then great. You can actually teach people that on your blog. But don't forget about yourself. Don't forget people come to yourblog.com or yourname.com to discover more about you. So just because you're really good at PPC or blogging doesn't mean that you necessarily have to always be pushing that. So what I would do right now is to take some action steps on personal branding. If you have a blog, then do a blog post today. Or if you're good at video, or maybe if you're not good at video, if you're uncomfortable with doing video, maybe it's time for you to hop on video and do that first video for your viewers. Trust me, if you have just 10 people that are coming to your blog to watch your video, and those 10 people have been with you for a little while now, they're going to absolutely love it when they see your face and when they see you teaching on video, no matter how nervous you are. Actually, there are methods for not being nervous, and I've taught those, so I'll put a little link to that video. But honestly, this is so powerful, just basically being able to be yourself in this atmosphere and then teaching these as a secondary to your brand. And what's going to happen is people are going to fall in love with you and want to learn more from you. So no matter what skill it is that you're good at, they're going to listen to you. Another really good method is a fan page. So fan pages are great because they're very dynamic. There's a conversation always going on. When you do a little post on Facebook on your fan page, people can comment on it, they can like it. So it's really dynamic, it's very active. So if there's one thing you do today, if you don't have a blog, go create a blog. If you don't have a fan page, go create a fan page. Put your picture on there, do a little post, and invite a couple friends over there to see what's going on. And another action step you could even do, and we'll take us a step further in personal branding, is a video. A video honestly is not only the future, but I always keep saying now that the future is here because video is now. Video is so powerful especially when you're doing a live and in-person video. So I hope you're getting some little nuggets on personal branding here. That personal branding doesn't just have to do with your subtitle. It doesn't have to do with what you're really good at, whatever that skill may be. It also has a lot to do with you. So in your blog or even on your fan page, there's a little section called the About section. So let's talk about this really quick, because this is probably one of the most important parts of your blog and your fan page. It's a horrible box. So your About section. One thing that I learned from a great marketer that actually created the thesis theme, so DIY themes, was to put your viewer or your reader first in your About section. And I totally agree with this. This is excellent. But what a lot of people do is they get all excited about that idea, the concept of either having a video in your About section and then maybe having some text in an opt-in form, and the video and the text is all about what the person is going to get. So if you're a blogging master, they come to this blog About section about you, and all they learn is that they're going to get a bunch of really cool information about blogging, and you want them to opt in. And that's it. So what did they really learn in this About section about you? They didn't learn anything about you. They learned that you just teach blogging, and that's what they're going to get. Now, what if someone came here and they don't give a crap about blogging? They don't want to do blogging. They don't like blogging. Then you just kind of lost this person, didn't you? Now, a lot of people will argue, well, that's not the kind of person I want because all my stuff is blogging. Well, not all of your stuff is blogging, because there are so many other things that you not only can sell, but you can teach to other people. So one of the mistakes that a lot of people do is just paying too much attention to the About section about what you're going to give them. What you need under this, and you need to make it apparent, even if you're going to put little arrows too, that you want to have a section, and if you're good at video, if you want to start doing video, have a video in there. That's a very powerful method of teaching people about yourself. In this section, tell your story. I go to blogs, and when I see an About section about someone, then I read the whole thing. I've actually read probably 1,000+ words on some of these blogs. They just go on forever and ever and ever about someone's story, and it's just so intriguing because everyone's story is very unique. Your story is unique to mine, my story is unique to yours, but I want to read about it. If you're writing about yourself, I'm going to be learning something new. Up here, I can go to 1,000 different people and find out their take on blogging. So people come to the About section not just to learn about what your blog is about, but if it's obviously your domain name, if it's yourname.com, they come to this section for this. They come to this section to learn about you. So back on the topic of personal branding, just in closing here, make sure that you're personally branding you. Now, the really great thing about this, and this kind of ties into our 90-day Blitz to a profitable and kick-ass 2013, and you're going to see the video below here what Vitaly and I have put together. We've put together some really amazing bonuses. So if you don't have a blog, then if you're one of the first 15 to become an elite partner with us, I'm going to set up a blog just for you. And then if you're one of the first 5, we're going to do some coaching. Vitaly put together some really incredible email copy for the first 10, so you can check that in a little bit. But right here, I want to talk about real quick how you're going to be able to personally brand yourself, so you, within, it's horrible, within the elite partnership. So within the elite partnership, what happens is you're capable of putting your own personal bio and picture and even website links within all of our PDF ebooks. So whenever an ebook goes out, so we have an ebook here, say this is the magnetic sponsoring ebook. Now you send someone over here and they decide to buy this ebook, but they really didn't know where they came from. Maybe they came from Facebook PPC. They clicked on an ad and came on over here. They didn't see your face in this ad. They didn't see anything going on in between here until they purchased. Now once they purchased, normally what would happen with an affiliate offer is they would get this book and they would know nothing still about you. They would know everything about whoever created this book and whoever was branding themselves within this book. So, one of the different things with an elite partner is you're going to be able to put your picture and your bio and everything into this book. So, when someone comes from Facebook PPC, or maybe they even come from your blog, you're going to be posturing yourself as an industry leader with one of the most influential brands in network marketing by having your picture, your website, and your links integrated within this book. So, that's one of the really cool things I wanted to share with you about personal branding, especially with magnetic sponsoring. So if you're really interested in seeing more about this, there's another video that should be on this page, probably below this one. Go check that out, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Talk soon.